Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I am here to provide everyone with a COVID update. I am post COVID 2 months now. Today is January 11th, and I wanted to just provide everyone with what's going on with me. My last video, I had stated how I had COVID, everything that occurred to me, all my symptoms. I caught a seizure afterwards. I was hospitalized. I had stitches on my eyebrow. I'm still now on epilepsy medication. That's something that unfortunately I have to continue taking. But as of late, I have taken the COVID vaccination. Yes, I did. I had to. I spoke to my physicians, and they both agreed that it would be the best idea for me to get vaccinated. So, as of last week, I had the Moderna vaccine, and let me just tell you, it was very simple. Went in, they ask you a series of questions. Did you have fever? Did you have any COVID symptoms in the past week or so? And, just basic questions. And then you get the shot, and then they give you this paperwork that tells you have to log into a website so they can keep up with your symptoms. And it's basically checking in just to make sure that you're okay. And if you're not, they'll contact you. It's like a remote patient monitoring. They're monitoring your symptoms, and if you say this anything that's outside of that, if you said yes to anything that's on that questionnaire, someone is going to contact you. So um, Friday, after I got the vaccination, they tell you to wait 15 minutes, sit down in case you get a little lightheaded. According to statistics that of those that did get the vaccines, everybody has different symptoms and reactions. So I waited 15 minutes. I was fine. As I was walking away, I did notice that I was kind of a little off, meaning I was a little hyper for some reason. I don't know why, but I started walking very fast. I got to my car. I had eaten dinner prior to getting my vaccine, and I also took 2 Tylenol. As I was told from other coworkers that it was the best thing to do is to take a painkiller right before you get your vaccination, so it won't be as sore, meaning your arm. So I got the vaccine. I got home. I did feel a little soreness, but it wasn't too bad. And on Saturday, the day after, that's when it really hit me. So I woke up in the morning. My arm was extremely sore. I could barely lift it. And under my arm, which now I know was my lymph node that was swollen after doing some research. So that happened. And then after that, I was fine. I was fine practically, the whole morning. I was just on my regular Saturday routine of cleaning up and making sure that everything was done in the house. I then got hit around 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, I told my daughter, I'm feeling weird. I feel very lightheaded. I'm tired. I'm cold. And I think I have like post traumatic stress syndrome from having COVID before. So I really like sort of panicked. I turned on my fireplace. I got a blanket. I wrapped myself around it, and I laid on the couch and I fell asleep. I woke up and I was feverish. I was a little warm, not too much, but my lips were very red. My entire body was hurting. Not just the arm this time, my entire body. I couldn't even touch it. If something fell on it, I was like, ow, it really hurt. I know my husband has had it with me and always getting sick these days, but I was complaining to him, and I said, I don't feel good. My body hurts. And then I went through a period that I started sweating. And I said, is it me? Is it in my head? And he was like, I don't know. You do feel a little warm. I took my temperature, but it wasn't too high. It was like 99.6 or something like that. I was warm, but not too bad. Then I didn't want to eat. I didn't have no dinner on Saturday. It was just, whatever I had for breakfast, which was a protein shake, and really that was it. Plenty of water. My tea. I started drinking my teas that I put everything in it: turmeric, ginger, and lemon, honey, and sea moss. I added all that. I had my tea. I was still feeling really bad. I ended up taking two muscle relaxers, and then the headache started. I had a very, very bad headache, and that's what happened at the end of the first round of COVID. When I first got COVID, that it was leaving. The symptoms were leaving. I was a little better, but I just had a massive headache on one side of my head. This time it was just my whole head was hurting. So I took an ibuprofen and I fell asleep. When I woke up Sunday morning, it was as if I had nothing. I was back to normal. I was the same. For the exception that my arm was killing me. My arm was really, really sore. So today, fast forward to today, it's Monday. My arm doesn't hurt. It hurts a little bit if I touch it, but it's not bad at all. Um, it was just that one day, and even that one day, it was a little traumatizing, I must say. But everyone experiences this vaccine different. I am just expressing to you what I went through. Speaking to my coworkers, everyone had a different experience. One coworker couldn't stop throwing up. The other coworker stated that he couldn't lift his arm for an entire week. Another coworker said she felt absolutely nothing. She already went for her second vaccine dosage. With the Moderna, you have is on the 28th day. With Pfizer is on the 21st day. So I have another coworker who's about to get her second dose on Wednesday. So she and I are comparing notes, and we're kind of freaking each other out because we keep reading all these crazy stories, and then it doesn't help that my daughter keeps saying you're going to turn into a zombie and so on and so forth. But so far so good. I mean, it's better than getting COVID. COVID was really, really bad for me. If you read my story, in previous videos, you'll see and you'll hear the frustration, the fear in my voice. I mean, it was bad. But other than that, I'll keep you guys posted on the second dosage. I just want to put this out there for awareness. I want everyone to know, so far so good. I can't really give you any more than what I'm experiencing as the days go by. I don't know if 6 months from now this is going to affect me. That's why I want to have it recorded, so that way, I could always follow up on it and say, this was the time that I had this, COVID vaccine, and what a coincidence that this happened. You never know, right? So, everyone stay healthy. I know I live in the state of Pennsylvania. There's nothing closed here, but we are practicing social distance to the max here. They're very, very strict with it. The restaurants are open for dining. In-house dining, however, they do have all the tables 6 feet apart. You only get to dine with your group. The movie theaters aren't open yet. Just stuff like that. But everything else is open. You can go shopping and continue life. But I just choose not to because of what I went through. I'd rather just be safe. I do work remote. I work for a hospital, but I work from home. So there's no reason for me to go anywhere for right now. Besides, they took my driving privileges away when I caught the seizures. I can't drive for 6 months. So, it's better for me. I get to save money. I don't shop. Although, there's always a knock on my door for Amazon. But that's a different story. But anyway, everyone, please stay blessed. Stay safe. Practice social distancing regardless of what's going on around you. I know my family and friends live in Florida, and they said it's just crazy. Everyone is just acting as if it was a regular day. Don't do it. Don't do it, because that's what happened to me. I, was negligent one time only, and I got sick. Like I said, my daughter, bless her, she didn't get sick. My husband did, but it didn't affect him. It just affected me. I'm the lucky one. Anyway, thank you, everyone. And I will touch base with everyone in my next dosage. Thank you.